When we had last left Team Bald, they tried to help out a whole lot of people, like some dwarf guy back at the Copper Coronet who would very likely become a future follower. And also they ran into someone who talked very weird and would probably also become a future follower. They wanted them to go to a graveyard. And who could forget trying to speak with Uncle Quail, but declining his pleas of help because they didn't have much time. And why? Well, because Jaheira's curse grew worse, and so they went out and killed Ployer, and the curse was gone because they got some hair. And then Jaheira had 5 million different things that needed to be done at the Harper's Galvaray estate. And it was there that they met with the Harpers and realized that they really sucked and were trying to use the Bhaalspawn situation for their own gain, at least this chapter. And so they killed them all. Was Jaheira still a Harper? Didn't seem like it, but maybe. Now it was time to look around more and maybe talk with the Harper ghosts and see what they had to say, if anything. This is Baldur's Gate 2. Enhanced Edition. Welcome back. There we are. Let us unhide all of that, do a quick save, and we will be on our way up. There we are. Good, good, good. Okay. I wonder if we will find another Harper location. I would assume so. Also, that gigantic eyeball...
Yes.
Whose eyeball is that? Do you know? You know what I'm saying? Whose eyeball was that? That had to be some developer's eyeball, you know?
Very well.
Someone who works at BioWare, that's their eye. Gotta be. Right? That's gotta be one of their eyes. Let's head on up here. Good.
Just as I would have thought.
Oh, did they just disappear? I saw them briefly. Huh. Well, how bizarre. Okay. That is quite strange.
This will be simple.
Okay, let's head on down here. Check out this section, if there's anything worth looking at. Oh yeah, it goes back over here.
No time at
Okay.
All right.
Did we fully look down at their little jetty? Would you call this a jetty? I would. But I don't really know what a jetty technically is, other than like a small pier. I don't know what differentiates it from like a pier or a harbor. Docks, you know? I don't know the difference.
You must gather your
Definitely
party before
jetties
venturing
always
forth.
seem to be small. Docks could be small, but also really big. I feel like maybe all jetties could be docks, but not all docks could be jetties. I feel like it could be one of those situations. Let's head on down here. So, hey,
Yes?
gentle viewers, of all the pirate captains among you, feel free to write in with the answer. Okay, let's go over to the fucking inn. There is an inn here, right? Yeah, Sea's Bounty Tavern.
Yes.
Speaking of pirate captain. Okay. Oh, you're new here, aren't you? Aren't you new? Eichert? Who are you?
Have a look at my wares. I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
Oh, good business to you, my lady. Eichert bids you welcome to my humble establishment. You are new to the docks, yes? Might I ask your name? I am Lila Schnub. I'm not interested in divulging my name. One cannot be too careful. Just show me what you have to sell, and let's leave it at that, shall we? Excuse me, I'm afraid I must be going. I'm Lila Schnub. Well met, Lila Schnub. And a pearl to you. My poor... Is that like a saying here in Athkatla? A pearl to you? This is like the second or third time we've heard that expression. My poor business likely has little to offer you, but you're free to look around, if you wish. Yes, show me what services you have. Perhaps you could tell me where I could find a suitable inn in this area. I've heard rumors of thieves running the docks. Do you know anything about that? I have a question. My friend has been taken captive by the Cowled Wizards. Do you know where they keep their prisoners? Thank you, but I'll be on my way. Huh. I've heard rumors of thieves running the docks. Do you know anything about that?
Ah, I know little. Raynald the Bloodscalp runs the docks with an iron hand. But you'll not get into his hall to see him without his leave, let me assure you.
I've heard the Shadow Thieves are at war with another guild. Do you know anything about that?
I've heard whispers of a thieves' war. I don't know how there could be another guild as powerful as the Shadow Thieves, but maybe it is so. It's strange. This other guild, I've heard nothing of it, but it has come into being so quickly and become so powerful. There must be more to it.
I have a friend who's been taken captive by the Cowled Wizards. Do you know where they keep their prisoners? Oh, it's because they're all vampires. One of them became a vampire and they just spread it throughout the guild. They're a vamp guild. That's got to be it. I have a friend who's been taken captive by the Cowled Wizards. Do you know where they keep their prisoners?
Certainly not. It must be wondrously devious to hold those powerful sorcerers, unless the Cowled Wizards do not simply, kill them.
Okay. Well, show me what services you have.
As it pleases you. With all the thievery here, I'm afraid I have very little. My hope is, of course, that there is something to match your needs.
Okay. Can you afford some of these things that I have to sell? I think you can. Let's see here. Good. Let's get rid of all of our high-value gems and whatnot. The Harper amulet we actually need to hold on to, weirdly enough. Or we have to hold on to. Okay. Good. How about anyone else? Anyone else holding on to anything we need to get rid of? Regular short bow I'll ditch. These weapons. Oh, Mail of the Dead. Oh. Oh, isn't that, we'll have to look at that again. Okay. The bracers. Katana +1, two-handed sword. Bracers to the death. Maybe we should hold on to one of them in case we get another caster. Because they are pretty nice. A couple of these quarterstaves. 3 of them, in fact. There we are. Okay, what do you have? Wow, another scroll case. Huh. Yeah, not much. Okay. I mean, I could identify stuff here. Why not, right? 100 gold to do it. Ring of Wizardry. Reaching Ring. This ring is masterfully enchanted, allowing the wearer to memorize more spells than normally possible. Can memorize 1 extra 5th, 6th, and 7th level spell. My god. Okay, that's really good. Let's see, and these bracers are bracers of the to the death again. Okay. Yeah, that ring is ludicrously good. Okay. There we go. And Avery is the only one of us who can even wield it. Let's see. Let's make sure we get him socketed. We'll do another hold monster. Oh, I was hoping it would also let Avery get early access to a 6 and 7. But I guess extra is the key verbiage there.
Very well.
Okay. Let's head on over to the inn.
Or the tavern, even. There we are. Great.
Just as I would have thought.
Okay, speak with the thumb. I'd like a drink. And we'll go for the Royale. Hey, no weird freaky dreams. Whoa. What's happening to Eerie? Mind shield. How'd you get that?
Huh? This will be simple.
My god, okay. Well, should we try and heal up here with all of our casts and whatnot? I feel like we ought to. Okay. Oh look, Jaheira's curse faded away. Don't we also have, like, access to a mass cure or whatever it's called? Doesn't that also, like, heal the entire group? Now that I think of it. Look at this. Chant is already unavailable. I have no idea how it fucking works. By means of the chant spell, the priest brings special favor upon herself and her party, and causes harm to her enemies. When the chant spell is completed, all the priest's allies within the area gain a +1 bonus to attack rolls, minimum damage, healing rolls, and saving throws. Furthermore, damage dice for all effects outside of weapons-based damage is reduced by 1. Okay. But it's not actually active right now. Weird. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, mass cure. Huh. Yeah, I don't know about that. Like, it's nice that it is AoE like that, but maybe it's better to have one that's more juicy. You know, the cure critical wounds. That may be better. Okay. Should we heal up again? I feel like we ought to. Or, like, rest up again, I should say. There we are.
I'll help however I can.
Nature's servant awaits.
Okay, sure. Maybe we should... Oh! Oh, jeez. All right. I will be right back. Okay, and we are back. Sorry about that. The love dog just heard someone outside. Everything's okay. She was just alerting me. I've said many times she will just be watching me record, and it is true. She's just there hanging out, chilling, and then heard something and thought, oh god, better let him know, just in case. Alright, let us continue. Good god, what were we even doing? Let's see, were we going to rest again? Maybe.
No time at all.
Let's do a quick save and see if we can get away with it. There we are.
It's a cold and dreary day when the thumb can't extend a bit of hospitality to his guests. Come, enter and be welcome at the sea's
All
It worked
right.
out.
Well,
Oh.
we have the whole of Amn around us. What course shall we take?
Oh, that sounds like a loaded question if I ever heard one. Wherever the trail of gold leads us, I lost much in my capture and I will not leave poor. Are you asking for a geographical or moral answer? Are you asking for a geographical or moral answer? Moral, most definitely. I must watch the overall balance of things, and you may figure largely in the tipping. It is because of what you are. I was merely curious about how you are coming to terms with being a child of Bhaal. It is important for you to take the right path. Who will judge what path is right for me? I will take what path I wish. Who will judge what path is right for me? Ultimately, you will, but others like me have to deal with the outcome. I am Harper. You know this. I should hate for us to end up on opposite sides of a coin. Ooh, I like that.
What?
Alright, let's check in with this person, Officer Dearth, because they may be tied to the secret pirate hideout.
No trouble out of you.
Move along now, I'm waiting for someone, and I don't need them scared off. Sorry to have bothered you. And what if I don't want to leave? And what if I don't want to leave? Never said you had to leave the bar, just don't bother me. Plenty of room for everyone. You're tied to something else.
Yes.
How about this Gracie person?
Please, seat yourselves wherever you wish.
The Tham's full of a lot of stories, but he was really just a fisherman. Got his hand cut off in a drunken brawl and won the bar in a bet, so I understand.
What about all the weird secret shit underground, though? Oh, well, you can navigate the bar that way. Okay.
Very well.
Huh. Well, let's get out of here. Oh. It's Minsk. All right.
Boo is curious and keeps bringing up the question of when we will travel to the Imnesvale village, and I heartily agree. We are heroes, and they are in need of heroes. It is a match even Minsk can see. We must go where evil is in most need of a beating, so Minsk will leave that decision up to you, Lila Schnub. Still, we must not disappoint the little boy.
Okay.
Get
you know
on
what,
with
Minsk?
it.
You've just decided
Yes.
where we go next. We're doing it. Okay. Good lord. Let's head on out over here. Good. Apologies, by the way. Unlike usual for Baldur's Gate 2, I will be recording a little bit ahead. And that is because I mentioned this off the cuff a little bit in one of... Oh, shit, thugs and shit. I mentioned this off the cuff a little bit in a real-life video recently. Well, somewhat recently. That I would be having my wisdom teeth taken out, so that may interfere with recording and video schedule. So, hey, I'm gonna try and get ahead of things as best I can, but we'll see how it pans out. Okay. Forgot to re-equip her sling.
Faster
Okay.
than Chick Tickle Fast Paws.
There we go. Good. See, she just casted there. Are we gonna be okay? Because I didn't directly control that? I feel like we're okay. Okay. Let's take all these. Great.
Just as I would have thought.
Okay, let's head on out. There we go, and we need to go all the way over here. It was Umar Hills, right? Oh gosh, we better check. Investigate the Des in Umar Hills. Huh, yeah. Village of Imnesvale in the Umar Hills. Okay.
This will be simple.
Man, it's like on the other side of this landmass. Oh shit, I can't even get over there from here. Okay, can we go from the hold? Okay.
No
If I exit
time at
here.
all.
There we are, yeah. Okay.
The sunsets are so much prettier here than in the city, don't you think?
Growing up in Candle Keep, I would scale the ramparts in the evenings to watch the sun fall into the sea. True, there are not so many buildings to obstruct the view. It will be dark soon. The last thing I want is to be ambushed while mooning over some foolish sunset. You are a hopeless romantic. Halt, everyone. Let us face west and have a moment's silence for the fading sun. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's embellish a little. Well, not embellish, but let's tell a little story about our own history. Growing up in Candlekeep, I would scale the ramparts in the evenings to watch the sun fall into the sea. Our childhoods were not so different, were they? Okay.
All right.
Bunch of people out here. Herders.
Oi, Mayor, when is this crisis going to be solved, eh?
Aye, me and mine need to get back to herding, we do, for the wolves have gobbled me flock entire.
Calm down, everyone, please. I assure you that everything that can be done is being done.
And what is that?
Aye, you just hired a group of those adventurers, didn't you? Where in the abyss are they? Well, they haven't come back yet, no. Oh, we're doomed! Doomed! We must flee the village!
Oh wait, that's someone else.
We must flee before more people go missing!
Now, people, come, this is no time to panic.
Please listen to my husband.
Yes, well, we are looking for another group of adventurers here to handle the situation.
To kill them ogres and evil king, you mean? Yes! Ever since the band of monsters moved into the area, we've had nothing but trouble. They're eating people, that's what.
You're both daft. 'Tis the wolves that have been wandering the hills, sure enough. Hungry they is. It's not the wolves, you fool. It's Umar herself, returned to haunt us and steal our children.
Umar, don't be telling that folktale now. Can't you see that it's the ogres, plain as the truth?
People, please. We must first find out what happened to our ranger, Morella, and then track down the source of these murders. More adventurers will come soon.
Well, they can't come soon enough.
You must be doing something now, or we need to be fleeing to the city for our safety. I'm trying to do something. Everyone calm, remain calm. Panic will not help. I am going to return to my home now. Everyone go home, please. Jeez. I reached Imnesvale in the Umar Hills and witnessed a gathering of panicky folk being addressed by the mayor. Apparently there have been killings that no one knows the cause of. A band of adventurers was sent out previously, but they have not returned. The mayor tried to get everyone to calm down and return to their homes before returning to his own, just northeast of the village square. Okay. I cannot save while everyone's on the move. What about you?
I have nothing you wish.
What is it you want, stranger? Just what is going on in this village anyway? Who are you? Nothing really. Who are you? I be Nellick, one of the Imnesvale guards is all. Wish I could go and do more against wolves, but I can't leave the village alone, true enough. What exactly is going on here? I'll tell you what's going on, milady. The wolves that have been in the hills these past years are coming at us, they are. For weeks now, they've been preying on us, sneaking into the village at night and tearing people apart. Then their bodies disappear the next night. 'Tis a gruesome sight, to be sure. I've seen 'em too. Them wolves look at me from afar with smarts in their eyes. 'Tis the truth. The rest of the village is full of fools. Them ogres, I seen 'em, and they ain't so bad. And the Umar stuff is nothing but a load of nonsense. Has nothing been done to hunt these wolves? Why would wolves come back to take away bodies a day later? What do you know about the ogres? What's this about Umar? I'll be going then. Has nothing been done to hunt these wolves?
Bloody Mare hired a halfling runt and her troop to find out what's been happening. They haven't come back. Wolves ripped them apart, is my guess.
Why would wolves come back to take away bodies a day later?
Don't rightly know. Ain't nothing natural, that's for sure. They just seem to up and vanish, as far as I can tell.
What do you know about the ogres?
They used to belong to that big rebel army down in the south, the Arm. Deserters likely. Seen 'em on my patrols. Don't look like they're up to anything. Led by a big ogre fellow, Madoof, I think. Wants to be left alone. Fact that he'd talk first rather than kill you makes him not the worst sort in my books.
What's this about Umar?
Just a load of bull is all. You wants to know about Umar, go talk to Vincenzo at the inn. He loves to talk out of his arse, he does.
Okay, I'll be going then.
On your way then, stranger. We don't need any more trouble here, that's for certain.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, how big is... Oh my gosh, this place is enormous. Very well. Let's continue on up this way. Oh. Well, this fun little building. Looks like a very contemporary house. Okay.
Very well.
Minister Lloyd, Mistress Ina. Lloyd?
Hello. I don't recognise you. You must be new to Imnesvale. Is there something I can help you with?
We come because the little boy, Dylan, said there was evil here in need of a butt-kicking. And good for us that we have our boots on, yes, sir. You did. Then the boy did get to the city after all. I'm pleased to hear it. You have come to our aid then, yes?
I would like to know more about what is going on here first. Well, I need to gather coin to save a friend that's been imprisoned by the Cald wizards. Is there a reward, perhaps? I don't think I'm interested. I would like to know more about what is going on here first.
Yes, of course. It's a gruesome business. I'm sure that little Dylan told you some of the story, but I should elaborate on it for your benefit.
We've had a run of killings and disappearances here as of late.
People murdered in their beds, their bodies disappearing. Bodies found with the skins inside out. Normally we would turn to our local ranger protector to aid us in a time like this, but our ranger, Morella, has vanished. Several men went to a cabin southwest of the village, and they found no sign of her. It is not like her to be absent for so long. I fear the worst. Soon after, shepherds and farmers from the outlying holds began disappearing. People heard strange noises at night, and we have no ranger to turn to. Everyone's frightened, but they're scared to leave as well, else they get caught out in the wilderness by whatever's been doing the killing. And of course, everyone has ideas on what's behind all of this.
It's the ogres, my husband, you know it is.
My wife, Ina. And yes, many people think it's that group of ogres who moved into the area just before the killings began. Likely is too.
They're in the hills, too close to the village, I say.
Yes, you can find them in the hills a bit north of here. Of course, others think it's a pack of very large wolves. It's been ranging the hills for some years. And still others claim Umar herself, the great witch of the hills, has returned. Legend has it she was responsible for her deaths, much like these ones.
For? That's just old legends. Umar's been gone for over 500 years, my husband.
It's true. I suppose I should warn you. I've already hired a famous knight, Mazzy Fenton, and her troop, but they haven't been back.
I don't know much about this Umar, but it sounds like some kind of evil magic. Perhaps this ogre is a powerful mage. It's a possibility we shouldn't ignore.
If wolves were shadows and doing this, they'd have to be terribly evil. Dire wolves, perhaps. I don't think ogres would do this, but I'm not sure. This all sounds quite ominous.
Wolves? Ogres? Witches? Oh my! It is too much for Minster's poor head to comprehend. Which of these are evil? The edge of my sword shall find the truth.
To be honest, I think you should check on the ogres and their fellows before chasing after legends and such. So, will you help us?
I'm saving coin to rescue a friend imprisoned by the Cowled Wizard, so I will need a reward. I will make the attempt, yes. No, I don't think I'm interested. I will need a reward.
Well, my village is in dire need. I'll tell you what. If you end the murders, I will give you the armor that belonged to our first ranger protector. That was my ancestor, and I kept it. I'm told it's wrapped up with some strong protective magics. I'd be happy to offer it and some gold to save my village.
Very well, I'll help you if I can. I don't think I'm interested in helping out. I'll help you if I can.
Oh, most excellent. Please, my lady, go to Morella's cabin and find where she is gone. My men are too frightened to go to that far from the village. Her cabin is west of the village, in the valley. It should not be hard to find. There are other older cabins in the hills, abandoned for many years. Or go north from here to the river and find that Madoof and his beasts. I've little doubt that they are responsible for all of this, but we must be sure. I am relieved that you decide to help us. You have the run of the village, my lady. If you need anything else, do not hesitate to come to me.
Oh, most glorious day! One step closer we come to being true heroes! Yes, indeedy! Even little Boo's fur stands on end from his anticipation.
Minister Lloyd told me of several possibilities for the murders. He suspects a recently arrived group of creatures, led by the ogre Madoof, are responsible. There are also, normally, peaceable wolves that have been in the hills for several years. He also mentioned a legend regarding the Umar witch who once ruled this area. The murders seem very similar to when she was alive. He also mentioned another group of adventurers, led by the knight Mazi Fenton. He had hired them earlier, but they have not returned. I spoke to Minister Lloyd of Imnesvale and agreed to find the cause of the murders and disappearances. He suggested I look for the first victim, the Ranger Morella. Her cabin is directly west of the village, and she used to patrol in the southwest portion of the local area. Or I could deal with Madoof the Ogre, north of Imnesvale by the river. The minister believes him to be the source of the problem anyway. Okay. Sounds like it could be a werewolf situation, if I had to guess. Right? Sounds like a werewolf problem. All right, Mistress Ina.
You look like a good enough sort.
I beg you, my lady, please help us. Find out what is killing everyone and put an end to it.
Okay.
This will be simple.
Oh, let's head on back out. Or can I maybe lift some of their shit here?
I will do what I can.
Let's see. Oh, seems like it.
No time at all.
What's in this?
All
okay,
right,
let's head on out. Good. Can we talk to the rest of the villagers, or have they, like, disappeared into some different plane of existence? I wouldn't mind talking to them before we go to Morella's cabin. Okay. What's in here? Oh my gosh, look at everybody. Minling. Travor. Travor? A book merchant. Oh. Alence Fielding? Beherent Deer? Okay. What's up with you, Traveler?
Yes. Be merry, friend.
No, I may be recognising ye, should I be? Or ye ken mayhap, come to take me home?
That depends. Where is your home? No, old man, you'll stay right where you are. Actually, I'd like to ask you what you know about the killings around here. I'll be on my way. I'd like to ask you what you know about the killings around here.
I know the streets may be a safe place for a poor drunk to nap in, that's for sure. Vincenzo took me in, dear man that he be, so I may be taken by the Umar witch, aye? Myself, I may be knowing if the Umar witch is back. I seen black shapes moving in the nights, like living shadows. But then, I be the town drunk, and nobody listens to what I has to say. Truth be told, I be more than a little frightened to sleep outside these days. But then, this inn is where you'd find me most likely is not, so little has changed, aye.
Okay, what about you, Min Minling?
Very well.
Useful gadgets I have. Yes, I do.
Yes? What is it you want exactly? If you want to buy something, then say so quickly, because I've got little enough time to spare for the likes of you.
Sure, let me see what you have. What do you know about what's going on in this village? What's your tone with me, gnome? I'll be going then. What do you know about what's going on in this village?
Nothing. And I don't want to know nothing. All I want is to be able to get out of this stinking village safely once the roads are open. Merchant can't make a decent living here.
Well, let's see what you have.
Fine, but don't touch anything unless you're planning on buying it.
Whoa, a jug. They're Tranion's Baldur Ale. Brewed with pimentos for that extra little kick. Wasn't this relevant in... what do you call it? Siege of Dragonspear? I'm buying it. It seems important for a quest. Maybe this one. Another gem bag? May as well. Okay, cool. Alence Fielding.
Greetings, good customer. A pearl to you.
A pearl to you.
Ah, a good day to you, ma'am. It is nice to see a new face in the village for once. We haven't had many travelers through here since all these killings began unnaturally. I'd be pleased to show you some of the goods I have to sell, although I must warn you, our mercantile company hasn't had much opportunity to deliver lately, so goods are sparse.
What can you tell me about all these killings?
Ah, now that's a tale and a half, mind you. Don't listen to the dribble these villagers might tell you. They'd have you half believing that a 500-year-old witch is on the prowl. You see, the real story is that there's a pack of wolves that's decided to come into the village area here and pick people off.
Excuse me, let me take a quick drink here. Alright, sorry about that.
You can't even travel much unless you've got an armed guard. Makes for poor business, it does. Our company thought it was a good thing when we won exclusive rights to Imnesvale from the council. Now it's just losing us money.
Why doesn't everyone just leave?
Well, some people still think the problem can be solved. I hear the mayor hired a band of adventurers to look into it, but they've disappeared. No one wants to travel alone, but if something isn't done soon, they might decide to all leave together. 'Tis a shame. This is a prosperous village otherwise. Good business, usually.
Let's see what you have.
Always willing to satisfy a customer. With gold, that is.
Okay. Well, you've got mostly garbage. I mean, you do have bullet +2. Maybe we ought to buy some. There we go. I bought them. I think that's about it, though. Okay. Let's get these moved onto our bullet users, I think. Okay. Good, good, good. Actually, we will just use the better bullets. Why not? Yeah, F it. We'll use the good stuff. Okay. Beherent deer.
You'll find no better prices in Amn. I guarantee it.
I just know that one of these days, one of those ogres is going to come down and massacre me, just like those other villagers. I never thought of something like this when I became a merchant. Can I see what you have in stock? What do you know about these killings? What do you know about the killings? Oh, it's a terrible thing, isn't it? People dying left and right. You can hardly find a customer anymore. And that's probably okay because nobody will restock me now anyway. Somebody should do something about those ogres, though. Ever since they came, it all started. One of my caravans once got attacked by ogres. They're evil and brutal. Can I see what you have in stock? Oh, I suppose so, but there isn't much. Caravans just won't come here unless they're stocked with guards, and that doesn't make it very profitable now, does it? Okay. Yeah, you don't have much. Kind of an asshole anyway.
Just as I would have
Let's speak with Vincenzo. Willet the stable boy. Hello, Vincenzo.
Never had rats. No sorry.
Hello to you and good day. I'm Vincenzo, and I offer you all the services of me humble little inn.
There are a lot of things to be said about you, in Vince, but humble ain't the one I would be picking,
Hush, boy, and keep calling me Vince, and I'll have you strapped over a log. The name's Vincenzo.
That's a lot of rot. You here's the name from a Sembian trader, and suddenly you're putting on airs. Fair?
Never mind the boy. He's an ignorant lout. I took him in out of pity. A simpleton who doesn't know his place. Is that aught I can do for you, my good lady?
What do you know about the killings around here?
Ha! Vincenzo knows the truth. My family has been in this area here for a long time. A long, long time. And the tales of the witch Umar have been passed down, they have.
You're not gonna go into that rot again, are you?
Silence, boy! Perhaps I should give you to the witch instead as an offering, eh? Leave you out on the doorstep with a little lace of garlic tied around your neck.
Well,
I thought that'd shut your trap. Now then, my lady, I can tell ye all about the witch Umar. A tale sure to curl your ears, if you'd care to hear it.
Go ahead, I've got the time.
Like I said, me family has been around these parts for a long time. We were here back when the witch herself plagued these lands, 700 years ago. Umar was a wicked one. No one e'er saw her, except when she came down from the hills to steal some unfortunate soul. Shepherds, babes, anyone who weren't careful. She'd torture 'em. You could hear their cries during the night. People tried to find her, but only the victims' bodies would turn up, mutilated and dead.
don't know why they just didn't kill her.
'Cause they couldn't find her, you stupid boy. Well, you're not listening. And besides, she were a powerful witch with plenty of magic for any fight. Strange thing is, my lady, Umar just
vanished one day. Maybe she were killed, maybe not. But every century or so, it's said she comes back to the hills.
This is where it gets right funny, your story.
I'm warning ye, boy. You'll be out on your arse faster than you can blink if you keeps this up. As I said, every century or so, she comes again. People disappear, tortured in the hills, and only sometimes are the bodies found. Once Umar's sated herself on blood, she returns to whence she came. This is just like them other times. People forgets so easily. 'Tis the witch, I tells ye. Has nobody tried to find this witch in recent years? Well, thanks for the story, I suppose. Has nobody tried to find this witch in recent years? Well, there was a group of mages some years back who came. Young ones, apprentices, I gathered. 2 fellas and a young lass, sure enough. They were sent by their master to look into the Umar witch, or so they said. Nice enough group, but they were obvious they expected nothing.
I remember 'em. They were all right for mages. Lots nicer than that German fella. Now, he should go and soak his head.
Aye, true enough. Them 3 went into the hills, and they are ne'er found again. Except for the lass's journals. Found one of those myself, out in the woods. More victims of Umar herself, sure as daylight. You can read it in the lass's journal, sure enough. Do you think I might be able to take a look at this journal? Aye, you can. I had a copy or 2 done by a scribe friend of mine some months back. You can have one if you likes.
A copy or 2? More like you got a whole storeroom full of copies of that journal, you bleeding banana.
Well, so what if I have? 'Tis a good story, more or less. Make me bloody rich one day. And then where will you be, you little rugrat?
More like you wrote the journal yourself, I'd wager.
I did nae such thing. Here you go, me lady. Use it as you will. But beware the witch if ye go into the hills. She's not sated yet. Not by a long shot. Okay. Umar Witch Project? What? Okay. Umar Witch Project Journal. Right. Okay. Sure. Gotcha. This journal seems to be that of an apprentice mage, telling the tale of her expedition into the Umar Hills with 2 other apprentices in the search for evidence of the fabled witch. The tale is hard to believe, but seems to relate the group's horror at getting lost and being hounded by an unseen predator during the nights. The script is in a panicky, feminine hand, and the last page can barely be made out as follows.
Sorry to Joshulus's mother. I'm sorry about what happened to Michaelis, Michaelis. There's something out here with us. We thought it to be peasants, but peasants aren't this clever. Joshulus says it's the witch. I hear her when I sleep. I don't want to sleep. I don't want to sleep. I don't want.
The journal ends here. Oh no! I've never seen what's it called? The Salem Witch Project, the Salem Witch, or the what's it called? The Wild Witch, or the famous found footage movie, the horror one, the Blair Witch Project. That's the one. Never seen it. Never fucking seen it. I'm assuming that book is just chock full of references to that movie, though. Okay, well, can we talk to the stable boy directly?
This will be simple.
Unless you got yourself a horse hidden under all that there armor, you shouldn't be talking to Vince and not me, aye?
Okay.
No time
What's back
at
here?
all.
Oh yeah, there are
A lot of copies of the journal. Oh my god, there are so many. Oh, some potions too. Can I take those without getting in trouble? Yeah, seems like it. Oh fuck, I'm full up on shit. Okay. Let's see, which of these scroll cases are empty? Oh, some of these already have spells in them. Yeah, I want to teach this. Holy shit, Aerie just learned haste. Fuck me. We had it all along! Okay. Cool. Let's get that ready. Okay. Great. Okay. And then, let's see here. Put these in our backpack. And this top one we will load up with the scrolls. Oh, another one Aerie could learn. Strength. Huh, it worked. Oh, too far away. Oh, I see.
Where Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
Yeah, let's try and consolidate these notes and stuff into a scroll case. I believe that works, right? Yeah, perfect. Any sort of paperwork will do. Okay. If anything, you know what? This is a good excuse to buy more of these scroll cases, huh? Good. Yeah, holy shit, fantastic. Okay. I think we have even more books, yeah. Yeah, holy shit, we should be buying every scroll case we see, actually. Just to stow more paper. Okay, good.
What? All right.
Over here. More of these books. Okay. I wonder if one of these is actually something else. You know?
Yes?
Okay. Well, you know what? I suppose when next we come back, we will continue investigating around the inn and the village. We have a lot of folks to talk to. I'm not sure what it could be, right? I'm really not sure. I like the idea that the guy out front was right, that it is just the wolves. But it is odd that the wolves would come back to get rid of the bodies a day later. You know, that's very odd. I have no idea. We'll just continue looking around. We still have plenty of leads to follow and whatnot. All right, until next time, please take care of each other.